They are at the start of their journey, they think outside the box, and they often come up with bright ideas. Their projects are innovative, they are a new generation of business people, and their distinguishing features are creativity and enthusiasm. This is the world of startups, the program about IT developers and the industry of startups.
Hello, dear high-tech fans. This is the world of startups, and I'm Serik Akishev. From the stories of this edition of our program, you will learn about a global summit for entrepreneurs, a wind turbine made in Kazakhstan, and what our compatriot business people did in a Kenyan savannah. Make yourselves comfortable for the next 10 minutes with our program. The GES, or a story about how Kazakhstani startups conquered Africa. A car in your bag, a new power system, and many other innovations in the World News feature. Recently in Kenya, there has been held a global summit for entrepreneurs, the GES 2015. It's the largest event of the year that gathered 300 participants from different countries of the world. The summit was first held in 2010 and was initiated by Barack Obama in Washington, D.C. In the following year, the event turned global and was supported by governments of Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, Malaysia, Morocco, and now Kenya. As part of the GES, several competitions for startups and established entrepreneurs were organized. One of them is called GES Tech High. Find out more about the competition and what project Kazakhstani startups presented at the event from our special report. The main aim of competition GEST is the development of entrepreneurship in science and technologies. The initiative of GEST is managed by the US State Department and its organization, and practical realization is carried out by the American Association for Science and Technology. The semi-finalists of GEST Tech High are selected by a group of experts based on their applications, which consist of a short essay in English, a video presentation of the project that is no longer than 1.5 minutes. Competition Tech High is usually held in such fields as agriculture, energy, healthcare, and information technologies. This year, 800 startups from different parts of the world applied for participation in this competition, and 70 of them became semi-finalists, and the best of them entered the top 10. Few know that last year at Summit the GES, startups from Kazakhstan were among the 3 finalists. At the competition, they presented a smart system of video surveillance that informs the user about trespassing. This is the main award. The competition is called Tech High, Technology Innovation. Alim Hamidov is in team of developers Robi Group and became the first Kazakhstani participant who got through all the stages of competition the GES 2014, which was held in Morocco. Project Dazor was recognized by Western experts, and the team was awarded a grant of $5,000 in nomination The Best Idea. We developed a prototype so that if someone tries to enter a private territory without permission, there are vibrations that are tracked by the camera, and if you are home, you receive a notification as a text message. Alternatively, in addition to the service, the camera starts recording when the door moves, and the recording goes to the cloud. According to the developers' estimates, practically all trespassers use an intercom to make sure there is no one home. GSM technologies of this project will make it possible for the intercom to send the call to the apartment owner's mobile phone. This will create an impression that there is someone in the apartment. The anticipated cost of Dazor is $37. The development of a more advanced version with video surveillance and access to the cloud will cost about $70. It took about a month to create a prototype and $300, but the efforts paid off. At the GES competition, the project attracted investors from Kazakhstan, and soon, this summer, it is planned to carry out the testing of the system in one of the residential areas of Almaty. This year, the GES competition participants from Kazakhstan were noticed again for their wind turbine, which they called Genghis Khan. This engine entered the top 10 finalists of GES Tech High.
Genghis Khan wind turbine, it's a vertical axis wind turbine, which is cost-effective, compared to the other vertical axis wind turbines, twice cost effective. It's unique. It has unique design. It's a like peg-top type design. Therefore, it works on the gyroscope principle.
Wind turbine Genghis Khan, whose capacity is 100 kilowatts per hour, was constructed without investments. The team of innovators from Samruk NS spent their own money to support the project, almost $22,000. The construction and assembling of analogous turbine made outside Kazakhstan would have cost no less than $130,000. So the biggest advantage of the Kazakhstani turbine is its low price. Apart from that, the Genghis Khan wind turbine is mobile and capable of generating energy for several households at a time. If there is a big mansion that consumes 10 kilowatts per hour, then multiply it by 10, and you've got 10 households, 100 kilowatts an hour, and you can install the engine. We have a lot of suitable locations for wind turbines, for example in the mountains by the perimeter. In Almaty, there is not enough wind for that though. The benefits of the Kazakhstani know-how in the alternative energy sphere aroused interest abroad. Wind energy generators got to the final of competition, the GES Tech High, for innovations and got to the top 10. Currently, the creators of the engine are busy designing a new wind turbine that will be more efficient and powerful. We will keep you up to date with the development of their project in the upcoming episodes of the World of Startups. We've told you about the success of Kazakhstani innovators at the Global Summit for Entrepreneurs, and it's time to find out what's happening in the world of IT industry. Watch the news. Japanese engineers have created the world's first car in a bag, which will soon appear on the streets of Tokyo. Recently, 26-year-old Kanyaku Saito and his team presented their innovation in Coco Motors, a lithium battery-run transporter called Walk Car. Their laptop-sized vehicle is so convenient it can be easily carried in a rucksack. The innovation looks like an electric skateboard, but the difference is in aluminium it's made of, which makes the vehicle quite light. The creators of the innovation are sure there will be many applications for their device. They believe it will come handy to wheelchair-disabled people, making them more mobile. The light aluminium board that weighs 2 to 3 kilograms is more durable than it seems and can hold the weight of up to 120 kilograms. The Walk Car can reach the speed of 10 kilometers an hour, which can be maintained for a distance of up to 12 kilometers. In the UK, they invented a new system of generating energy according to what its creators say. They claim their invention will be a solution to many problems in the sphere of energy consumption. The energy of tidal waves on the shores of Great Britain up to present has been limited to the use of a small number of dams. A British company, in cooperation with Oxford University, has developed a solution to the problem, a new type of horizontal access turbine that will be possible to use underwater in the depth of 30 meters at a low price. Guy Holsby, professor of civil engineering at Oxford University, says that the engine is based on the design of a wind turbine used in some turbine systems. Nokia has created their first mobile phone in the world back in 1984, and now the Finnish company is preparing to repeat its success. On the 3rd of September 2013, Microsoft bought Nokia for more than 5 billion euros.
Thanks very much, Rista.
Thank you. As the creator of the legendary N95 and Nokia 800 could not stand the competition with the market leaders, Apple and Samsung, Microsoft has already taken Nokia over and set the production of the Android Tab and N1, and quite recently has prepared a virtual reality camera which may return to the previous success to the brand Nokia. Current president of the company, Rajiv Suri, is sure he has learned from previous mistakes he made and will not make them again. He says the official comeback of Nokia is planned at the end of 2016. By this term, the agreement with Microsoft will have expired.
На сегодня все, но уже ровно через неделю.
Well, that's all for now. You've been watching The World of Startups. We will be back on Kazakh TV in a week at the same time. I'm Serika Akyushev. Goodbye.
До встречи здесь, на телеканале Казах ТВ.